up, YouTube? It is Wednesday, January 18th, 2017, and I just got off work. I have a headache, so I have glasses on, so I'm nerding out. I'll show workout footage at the end of this video, but I wanted to talk a little bit about something that a close friend asked me in response to one of my videos the other day, and it's kind of a topic that really hits home for me. Something that can be kind of hard to talk about for people sometimes, and something that plays a really important piece in my life after thinking about it. So I'll explain what I'm talking about. It has to do with what your goals are and tracking your progress throughout the process of becoming more fit or healthier. I think there's a huge difference between people wanting to be healthier versus wanting to be skinnier. I think that's a totally separate goal. Those two things are very different, and they can be measured very differently. You can do a lot of unhealthy things to make yourself smaller, and I would argue that getting healthier is a lot more difficult than getting smaller actually is, because there's so many unhealthy ways that you can go about trying to make yourself smaller, when you don't really have any reason except for other people telling you that you need to do that in the first place. So I kind of want to touch on a little bit of like my past and kind of how I got through that mindset in my own head, and just kind of how I got to where I am now and how I think about what my goals are. So hopefully this isn't something that you have to worry about, but in case anyone out there is struggling with the idea of getting smaller and being frustrated because they're not seeing the results that they want, then this is for you. So in tracking your progress, I think everyone should have a goal. I think going into fitness, everyone should have a goal that they want to reach. The goal, I think, should just be to be healthier, to feel healthier. If you're doing healthy things and you're living an active lifestyle, then one, you're gonna feel good, but two, you'll automatically look healthier if that's what you're going for anyway. So that kind of comes with it. So you might as well just shoot for the stars and go and make your goal to be healthy instead of just skinny. So that's something that I think is really important. When you're tracking your progress, I think it's a really good idea from the very beginning, like, write down where you're at. So write down what weights you're lifting for certain exercises, or if you want to do how much you weigh, like you want to do a starting weight, take starting measurements, that kind of thing. But if you're going to be the kind of person that depends so much on the number on the scale, then that becomes really unhealthy for your goals and how you want to keep proceeding with your journey going through it. Because if you keep getting frustrated because you're not losing weight, then you'll probably quit, or you'll find ways that reach your goal in an unhealthy way. And that's kind of how that started for me. It was really hard to get past the fact that I was actually getting healthier even if numbers on a scale were going up, because you're gaining muscle through this whole process. You're gaining muscle, you're losing fat, but you're also replacing that weight with muscle, which, as we all know, weighs more than fat does. So that can be really frustrating. So my advice in this video regarding frustrations, if you're wanting to lose weight, throw away the scale, or just don't get on it every day. Don't subject yourself to goals that are unreasonable to achieve just to set yourself up for feeling frustrated for the rest of the day and then wanting to give up, because it kind of spirals downward like that. So I would recommend, if you're going to try to track your progress, to do it by measurements. Get a tape measure, measure yourself once a month and write it down somewhere, because then you can watch the numbers drop, and I think that's really satisfying, just as it is when people really are trying to just lose weight and see a number on a scale. But just don't step on it every day, because the couple days that you chug a lot of water, even, like, that number's going to go up, and you didn't necessarily do anything that's unhealthy that would make your weight go up, but the number on the scale is going to tell you otherwise, and you're going to be less motivated to keep on track with your goal. So I think that's really important. Just don't get discouraged. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Get motivated by something and just go for it, but make your goals achievable. Don't set yourself up for failure from the get-go. And if you're doing healthy things and you're being consistent, like, you can have a few cheat days. Like, we all eat cake, it's okay, but but make it so that you can forgive yourself and you can just bounce back the next day and go at it even harder, because that's really important. So get rid of the scale. Don't worry about the stupid number. Unless you're my little sister and your job is to be a cheerleader and you have to weigh 120 pounds to get thrown around a basketball court, then that's a different situation. But no one's going to be picking you up and testing how much you weigh. So you might as well just gain the muscle weight and go for looking healthier if that's your goal anyway. So that is my take on that. If anyone is ever struggling with that or just like needs a little pep talk or something, I am totally the girl to give you that pep talk because I feel really passionately about that. So send me a message. I have my phone. Just I'll respond to you. Just let me know. So I totally understand, because I've been there too, and it's frustrating. It's really frustrating, and it's hard to get out of that mindset. So finding little things that can break that is huge, and I totally understand. So yeah, on a happier note, I am off work early and I'm sitting in the parking lot of Dick's and I have a $50 gift card, so I'm gonna go in there and try to find some fun stuff. I always want to go straight for the athletic shoes and clothes, but I have a pretty good stock of that right now, so I might go try to find like some rollers or something. So if I find exciting things, I'll let y'all know, and I will go work out later tonight. Try to get some footage. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I will post it at the end of this video. So, have a good day. What's up? So, I almost caved. The very first place I walked into when I got into Dick's was the clothing and shoe sections, and found some really cute stuff and got really tempted, and then I put it all back and I went somewhere else, and it was like the most willpower I've had in a long time. But I ended up finding some stuff that I'm really excited for and some stuff I wanted for a long time, so I'm going to show you really quick. I got a lifting hat, like a hat that I'll use specifically for going to the gym. It has like a really meshy, breathable top, which I think is good for any hat you find for the gym, so you're not sweating to death unless you're into that for some reason. So yeah, I'm really excited about mine. It has like a shorter bill, black, so it'll match everything. I feel like hats like this are good for everyone to have, especially girls at the gym, because it kind of blocks out everything else and it kind of lets you focus on just what's in front of you and what you're doing underneath the bill, and you don't have to worry about people looking at you or accidentally making awkward eye contact with anybody. So I'm really excited about that. Mine is an Under Armour one. And then I also got these little like knee support straps. They're called, well, that is what they're called, knee/patella support straps. They're by Shock Doctor, which, if that doesn't sound promising, I don't know what does. But they're cool. So they're more for like joint protection in your knees when you're doing heavier lifting on leg days, like squats and leg press and that kind of stuff. I always feel a little bit nervous when I'm doing heavier weights on those things, just because I have hurt my knees before, and it sucks, because first of all, it hurts really bad and you can't really take stairs or anything very easy for the next couple of days, and you're always kind of timid after that, getting back into lifting as heavy as you were, because you're scared you're gonna hurt your knees again. So I'm actually really excited to have these. I got 2 of them, one for each knee, and just kind of slip them on. They go right under your knee bone, your patella, and you can just tighten it to whatever you feel supported in. And you can feel it like right away. It just kind of like locks your joint in, not like in a restricting kind of way, but just like in a supportive kind of way, which is what they're supposed to do, so that's good. So I'm excited to try those out. I will let y'all know what I think about them after I actually use them. Maybe I'll do some legs tonight, just so I have an excuse to use all my new stuff, because I get really excited about new stuff and I have to use it right away. So yeah, so that is what I did today, and I feel good about it. I also got a washer and dryer today. It just got delivered, so I'm doing my first load of laundry in my house and not like having to take it to Tyler's apartment or like a laundromat or something, so I'm so excited. So big steps are happening today. I think I'm going to wait to go to the gym pretty late tonight just because I feel like I'm going to be up for a while, so I'm going to probably do a grocery run between now and then. So, yeah, I'll see you later.